Somebody pray for me. It been a day for me. Yeah, yeah.
I'm sick as hell right now, but I'm going like mentally insane just sitting in the house because I just can't sit in the house. My mind is always just like work, and it's always like do something. I told myself I wasn't gonna work on this thing for a little bit. Car's on hold, my other scooter's done. I have nothing to work on. So I was going crazy. I'm looking at projects online. I'm already picking up a new project. I decided it is time. The time is now to get this scooter, the 2-stroke Elite that I picked up like 6 months ago. We need to get this thing running. So let's get this stuff out of here. Is this thing? We're getting this thing started, baby. It's time this thing gets some love. I pretty much always forget about this too. I have this Predator motor, like a 212cc I think it is, because I'm gonna make my own drift trike. I pretty much always forget about that, honestly. But I need to get like a big wheel bike so I can put it in the front. Daniel's drift trike's right here, but he needs a new sprocket for his. I don't know why he hasn't bought it yet, but I'm sure once I get mine running, it'll motivate him to buy the parts for his. But he just needs a front wheel and the sprocket, and this thing will run again. I just need to do mine, so that's gonna be really soon too, because I need to start getting some of these projects done. I'm tired of having like the cool stuff laying around that's not running. So that's pretty cool. Literally a brand new motor from Harbor Freight. It's dirty as could be, but don't want to talk about this too much. But I was gonna do a crazy go-kart build. I'm gonna use this go-kart chassis to build it, but I don't know, I might go a different route. But for now, let's get this scooter out of here. The first thing we really gotta do, besides taking everything off, is handlebars, because it didn't come with a key and the handlebars are locked. So I have the title for it, just no key. So handlebars, get that thing unlocked, take off the plastics, and then let's see if we can get this thing started. It is time to finally work on the 2-stroke scooter. It's insane how many of you comment about this and wonder where the 2-stroke scooter is. Well, the time has come, baby. Alright, first things first, let's get these plastics off, get some room to work on this thing. You can really start to see how long it's been since this thing's moved once you start looking at it. The guy before me must have had this thing not running for years. Just look at, there's literally bushes growing in here. This whole thing's full of spider webs. I don't know if you can see it on camera, but there's literally a spider when I took this front piece off right here. A huge spider crawled out. It's just full of spider webs in here and everything below. But we're working. We're getting this thing closer and closer. This is, taking this thing apart, I've realized how much better it is working on like these Honda scooters compared to like a Tao Tao. Everything is just makes so much more sense when you're taking it apart. Like, here we are on the scooter. I just gotta head to the post office because I had a car part come in that I missed the delivery of, so I gotta go pick that up. But yeah, as far as the Elite goes, I did a live stream last night and I was basically just trying to get some ideas of what I'm gonna do with it, since the motor I have is not the ideal motor to mod. It's kind of just like the crappy motor that they make parts for and everything like that, but it's basically just, from what I've gotten out of the people I've talked to with experience of these motors, they say it's just not worth it. They say that this motor is just not the one you want to do. You're gonna put money in a motor to get a different motor. So right now, that's basically the plan. Looking online right now, I haven't found anything for a motor, so the Elite might be on pause for a little bit, but I'm probably still gonna go through today, clean up a lot of the mess. As you guys can see, there was like spider webs everywhere, and there's a lot of other stuff that I can clean up on the ped. I'll probably paint the frame. Man, it is windy as hell today. Oh my god, it's windy. Holy, look at the trees. I'm literally all over the place. It is so hard to wheelie in the wind. In the last video, I talked about how I'm gonna do a Vegas ride soon, and there was actually more responses than I thought, so I'm definitely gonna do that. I'm leaning towards sometime like August, because that would be fun to get a group together, get the local boys out there in a group. The girl at the post office, she said she saw the camera and asked if I film my ride, and then she said she's gonna check out the video. So if you're watching this, shouts out. Shouts out the USPS. This thing just took off on that one. It's never had that much torque off the line. I literally hear her like winding up. Must have got some nitrous installed. Oh boys, we're mobbing. I think it's because we got the wind going with us. We're probably hitting like 70. Dude, we were just mobbing. This thing never feels like that. That was crazy. I don't know how I saved that one. Oh, that bump screwed me over. Dude, this thing is... Can you guys hear that whine? It literally sounds like a turbo spooling up. I don't know what that is. It might be the new fan. It's a lot bigger. This thing's feeling pretty right now. Feeling pretty good. Wonder how the exhaust is holding up. Exhaust is dialed. I want to wheelie up and over this bridge, but there's a bunch of cars behind me now. That old ass man in that Genesis. That's pretty sweet. The only thing scary about wheeling with cars behind you is I feel like if I loop out, someone might not be paying attention. That wind almost just took me down. As I'm talking about it, maybe I shouldn't be wheeling right now. Look at that thing's sweet. Oh man, got the nice boy rims and the Brembos on the thing, bro. Man, that if I go down though and a car's not paying attention, they'll run my ass over. Literally. Someone on their phone or something? Look at this old dude, That thing's clean. I don't really like Genesis, but that one's clean. Alright, I just pulled this thing out. I'm gonna give it a good clean, power wash everything, because it's hard to even see anything when I'm working with right now and see the condition because it's all just caked in dirt. So where are you going?
Chick-fil-A.
You're going to Chick-fil-A right now?
Yeah, I don't want my phone.
Are you actually?
Shit's trash.
I wanted to go on the dirt bikes.
You hop on the back, grab yours.
Well, I'm in the middle of filming a video right now, bro. I'll talk to you later. Look at this guy. Left leg Kickstarter. Starts first kick. He's gonna hit a fat 12 o'clock wheelie right now, boys. I'm over here creeping from the sidelines behind the gate. Yo! Yo, Bog Central. Yo! Alright, so I just cleaned everything on the Elite, and I think I finally made a decision what I'm gonna do. As it sits right now, it still has the 50cc motor that came with it. It's not too bad of condition, but it is kind of beat. As you can see, it's a little dirty, but I cleaned it up pretty well. It was covered in like just so much oil and dirt before, so cleaned her up pretty good. Now I can see the frame and I kind of got some ideas. So what I think I'm actually gonna do is, first off, get the scooter running with this stock motor in it. What I plan to do, I'm gonna probably drop this motor, go through and freshen everything up, redo the carb, probably redo some of the gaskets and see how fresh the motor is. While I do that, I'm probably going to paint the frame, get everything cleaned up on the whole scooter because I'm going to want it clean even when I do my other motor. So paint everything, clean it all up, get this motor, put it back in, get it running as a solid 50, just because it won't cost much to go through this motor. And that way when I sell this motor, since I'm going to be replacing it, at least it'll be a running motor. Or if I decide to keep it and put it in a different project, I'm going to want it running anyway. So I'm going to just go through, get this thing running as is, clean everything up, dial in the scooter, and then go from there. Still kind of unsure on what setup I'm exactly going to run, but it's still going to be a 2-stroke. I want to keep it like Elite or a jog motor, one of the two, but a 2-stroke scooter motor with a big bore kit, probably like a 70cc, or people say like I think 120. I did decide I'm for sure going with the stunt scooter for this Elite. I was debating on whether to slam it or go stunt scooter, but I've decided I'm going full stunt scooter with it because I don't know, I want to wheelie this thing. It's small compared to my Tao for sure. Like the handlebars are close to where you sit and it just feels like so miniature, but I think it'd be fun to mess around on wheelies with it. So I would hate to have the scooter built and then not be able to wheelie. I already know I will. I'll eventually do a slam scooter, but it might be like a ruckus or something. That's gonna be it for this video though. Let's drop the motor and dig into it and see what we get into in the next video. So I'll see you guys in the next one.